climb aboard and sit your ass down. Don't worry, there's no need to fear when you hear. You know we're right here. We got the crew and we're ready for a game time. You're not ready to step inside a deranged mind. Yeah, this is what you came here for. We got machinima news and fuck yous. It's the goddamn ward.
Damn ward.
Damn the ward.
Perfect. God damn.
Oh,
it.
now it's
Sean.
Sean. I guess we're
It's
not
just
here
me.
now.
You can't see me.
Oh, now he's
John
gone.
Down.
Yeah,
Welcome
he's
to the
gone.
Wardcast,
What
no,
the
he's back now.
fuck is going on?
where every
Wow. everything
Saturday,
is falling
whatever,
apart.
we do shit.
Hello, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Technical Difficulties of the Podcast, your weekly source for video game news, machinima, and survival horror discussion, updates on the ward, and more, including technical difficulties. I'm your host, Sean Clark, alongside Jazz Rich.
Hi.
Wow. And Alec Funnel.
I have a camel up my ass. And here's
Excuse me, what?
Random free code.
What? Oh. Is it a camel game?
I don't know. No one fucking tells me what they fucking are.
I hope it's a camel game.
I
Camel
hope it's
Simulator 2001.
There we
Yeah,
go. Get fucked.
there you go. Get fucked. Enjoy your
Hey,
code while
Shadow.
you're getting fucked. I don't even have the chat up. What am I doing with my life? There we go.
Because you're gay.
Hello. Wow. Alec, no.
Yes.
We're on the interwebs. We're not allowed.
Fuck off.
Hello, a serial curse.
If I still can't pronounce that fucking name.
Ethereal?
Hello,
Yeah.
ethereal
mermaid, isn't it?
regret,
I don't know.
Michael person. Hello. Hey, did you know that
That one that
Resident
smells?
Evil 4 was so horribly and so horrible and degrading to women, so unapologetically discriminatory, so unfathomably sexist and inappropriate that Capcom removed a bunch of content from the VR version? Did you know that? Yes, you did know that because I talked about it. But now I have the information. I have the details. I did the research, and now I can tell you what they removed from the game. Isn't that exciting? Because censorship is always fun.
It
you're
is.
telling
It's
me
always
Resident
welcome here.
Evil 4 is not the best game in the world?
Apparently not. Apparently
Oh.
it's so terrible that it needed to be censored.
Hmm.
That's what I hear.
Should have been censored completely.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yep.
it still had Ashley in it.
No, they didn't. They removed some of her, but not all of her.
That sounds so dodgy.
just the boobs. they just took them away. They cut them out.
I know.
Game
I've heard about
Liam.
Lewis, whatever.
Worse
Lewis,
than me.
shut the fuck up. Losing the line of, I hear they're losing the ballistics daughter or something. That line that's gone.
Hello, critically curious. I don't know who that is, but welcome.
Hello,
It might
nudity.
Shattered twice.
it might be Cameron or Carmen. You
What's
know,
it,
however you want to say
Cameron?
it.
Trash.
Yes. So first, we'll talk about Ingrid Hunnigan.
No.
When Hunnigan first introduces herself to Leon, Leon says, "Somehow I thought you'd be a little older." God, how offensive!
Yeah, that does
Get
sound
that
a little
out of
pervy.
here. Remove
mean-
it.
I can top that. I always thought Hunnigan was in a wheelchair
Oh, wow.
because she's always sitting down.
It's true. Well, not in 6.
Well, that's when I found out she wasn't.
It was educational.
Fucking Hunnigan.
But yeah, so we got that insulting line out of there. Can't have that. Later on, Leon passes out in the cabin due to his Las
Drugs.
Plagas infection, or his Plagas infection, whatever. Hunnigan calls Leon and says she was starting to get worried because he hadn't responded in so long. Leon responds, "Don't you mean lonely? Disgusting! Yuck! Gone! Get it out of
Not allowed to be
here!
lonely anymore.
Yeah, you're not allowed to be lonely. That's
'cause she's old.
bullshit."
You're Jazz.
And in a wheelchair.
Apparently. Oh no. You can't be either of those.
I'm gonna
things.
get
It's not allowed. Haven't you already been canceled?
Probably
I mean,
like 20
haven't we
times.
all?
I don't know. I don't give a shit.
Hello, Lee.
I'm
Welcome.
uncancelable.
After you beat the game and the credits roll, There's a bonus cutscene where Leon asks for Hunnigan's number and says that she's cute without her glasses. And Hunnigan's like, "Oh, you stop! You're working. Stop it! Don't be flirty with me." That's a scene that happens, but not anymore because they removed that entire cutscene.
Yeah, because that's cradle robbing. He's too young
Flirting
for
is
her.
not allowed for Ingrid.
Because she's old.
I thought she was old.
Yeah.
She's
cradle
old,
robbing.
but still too young.
I'll just
okay,
think back to your fucking duel. She was so creepy.
Well, it's not just in Duel that she's creepy. She's always creepy. Then we have a scene where Leon finds a female villager impaled on the wall. When you investigate the body, it says, "Guess there's no sex discrimination here," which was changed to, "Guess no one's safe here." Why? What is wrong with saying it that way? Whatever. Now we'll talk about Ashley. When Lewis meets Ashley, he makes a joke saying, "It looks like the president has equipped his daughter with ballistics too." To which Ashley replies, "How rude, and I don't believe there's any relevance with my figure and my standing." I mean, the whole point was he was being that guy, and she shoots him down for it. But no, gross, ew, no. Get that out of my game. No, can't have it.
Later on in the game,
Can't have
Ashley's
that.
like, "I'll follow you." Like, no, Leon's better than the ladies. Is that taken out as well?
I don't think so. I don't think they mentioned that. Maybe they forgot it. I don't know.
They are still sexist.
They'll go back in and re-edit it. It's fine. They have time. Modern technology. They can take anything out that they want. But yeah, like that one I really don't understand because like it's kind of doing the opposite of what they're removing it for, right? Like she stands up to that kind of behavior. Like isn't that what you want? Isn't that what you want, people? I mean,
Don't want Ashley to stand up.
it's like it's controversial. Oh, look out. Can't have controversy.
Give her pants.
Well, the remake's coming. I'm sure she'll have pants and a sweater.
Won't make her any better.
And they'll make her 10 years older.
Well.
And it'll be a guy.
Then Leon be like, "You're older than I thought you were."
Oh no. Shattered ethereal curse Michael says, "When will there be a Ward Plays arc?" Never. Ew.
I'm sleeping in a cage.
I have it downloaded, so
Maybe one day. I don't like that game. I don't know what it is, but it's not.
I don't
good.
understand why. It's like the fun kind of game we play with dinosaurs.
But it's like a shittier version of Conan. So it's like if I'm playing that, I'll just play. How?
It doesn't have dinosaurs.
What? But it has flying alligators.
yeah, what's wrong with that?
That was art.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I have the video on YouTube. We were like looking for something and a fucking alligator flew out of the water. And
Well, I guess
killed
they both
you
have
or-
flying alligators because that happened with that like the boss thingy too in Conan.
Conan's stupid.
Wow. All right. What else do we have here? So originally when you aim at Ashley from below, it makes Ashley take cover and call Leon a pervert, and she makes a couple other different comments. But now she just covers herself in awkward silence, which is much better.
Because you're not allowed to call people a pervert. That's offensive.
Yeah,
to pervert.
how dare you? Oh God. Once upon a time, Ashley's boobs had jiggle physics, and now they do not. Because as we all know, boobies do not move whatsoever in real life. They just sit there. Don't demonstrate, Alec. It's okay. How dare we have representation on how body parts move realistically in the world? You know, can't have that. And last but not least, at the end of the game, when Leon and Ashley ride off into the sunset on the jet ski, Ashley says, "So after you take me back to my place, how about we do some overtime?" And Leon's like, "Nah, bro."
Leon's like, "Bro, I've been here for months. I'm fucking tired. I want to go home."
That's all gone, of course. Clearly, Ashley was being toxic to Leon here and pressuring him with unwanted sexual aggression, so we got to get that out of there.
So what do they say now, or is it just
She just puts her hands down and touches his crotch.
They just cut it, like they put a cut in there so that it just picks up from the next line of dialogue. And it's really, they did such a half-assed way of doing it when, like, during the codec conversations with Hunnigan, because all that kind of runs smoothly together in the original game, but since they had to edit that out, they just put like a 1 second like static thing in there. It just goes psst, and then you can see where they did the edit. Like, it's so fucking lame. Like, they couldn't really, like, if they wanted to do that, they couldn't at least reprogram that and make it look smooth and natural. It's fucking stupid.
I was just trying to picture, the entire Duel series, but woke edition. So be about 2 seconds long, because those 2 seconds would be offensive to anyone.
Mm-hmm. We can't offend anybody. Be careful. We're not allowed.
Meh.
Me. Hey Jeff.
Meh. What?
How was your week?
It was a week.
Was it a censored week?
It was about 7 days long.
7.
7. I don't think I did much of anything.
What is that scratching noise? I will murder.
Mm-hmm.
Scratching noise? Was it
gone.
this?
No.
Oh, because
How was your week?
yeah, the week was long.
Yes.
Actually, it was
And the
pretty
nights
quick.
were cold.
No, I was gonna start a Stranger Things quote, but I realized it's the lost cause here.
Why?
I don't think you guys watch it.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it like 10 times, but I've seen
Well, there
it.
you go. I played some video games. I
are
binged the
those?
shit out of ER.
Oh, those are the things that we censor. Okay.
Yeah, the things we censor. Yeah, I watched ER. I watched that show with Nick Frost and Simon Pegg called
ER
Nice.
with Simon Frost. Simon Frost
and Nick Pegg. Yeah.
ER. Go watch it.
The fuck was it? I forgot what it's
Spaced.
called. No, it was another one.
Oh, well, fuck you.
It's more just Nick Frost. Like, Simon Pegg's in it, but not as much. But it's like their show.
Oh, does it have that Harry Potter dude in it?
I don't know.
Oh, all right.
I don't know. There's a black guy.
Ugh.
I don't know what he was in though.
Wow.
He seems familiar, but I don't know what he was in.
That's okay. I'll censor you.
Whatever. It's fine. I don't remember what it's called, but they go like ghost hunting. They're like these guys who fix Wi-Fi, but they go to ghost places, and it's silly and it's okay. I like it.
Ghost places.
I had some issues with my PS4 again, but it wasn't the PS4. It was my external drive. So I was, the last 2 days of the week, I was finally able to play Horizon a lot, and which I have. Hi,
Yay.
Alex.
Hi, Alex.
I played some Ark Survival with Beth and with Shattered Michael Ether role guy.
Person.
Or sorry, he said to call him Curse or Michael Alec God. Yeah.
Why?
Yes, we named a bunch of dinosaurs after you guys, and we're getting pretty advanced. My goal is to get scissors so I can get a haircut, and I have to find things to make that, and it's hard. So I think so far I've died twice. One time I was dying of thirst, so I jumped into the water, but it wasn't deep, so I killed myself. It was great. Problem
Ironic.
solved. Yeah, I think that's all I've been playing and watching. Oh no, I watched all of the Lord of the Rings. Sorry, took me forever
All
to find
of
it in my
them?
room. Yeah, well, I like the trilogy.
Hmm.
Not the extended because that's too long.
I was gonna say that's a long time. It's a lot of
No.
movie.
I just watched the
It
3
is.
movies.
They're good movies.
Yeah, I enjoy them a lot. I like to quote them, and it's funny because I'm like sitting in my room, so I'm like just quoting them to myself. Yeah. And my axe. Yeah. I did, however, did some recordings of my TV with my phone so I could like put stupid shit over it, like redub, because I don't know. You'll see. And I didn't know what to bring for my show and tell. So I brought 2 things. One of them I've probably shown you, but I'm like, when in doubt, just go on the Tomb Raider shelf and grab something. So it was one of my first VHS tapes that I bought myself.
Oh wow.
when I was in 7th grade.
Wow.
Yeah.
Break it.
Probably bought it
Break
from
it, why don't
Blockbuster
you?
Video. Blockbuster Video.
What is Blockbuster? That
That's an
is not a
antique.
I
thing
don't
that
know, but the price
exists.
is dollars.
Ooh, what a deal.
I don't care what people say. I still really enjoy this movie,
It's
and
not
I
even
never want.
Canadian dollars, it's just dollars.
It's just dollars. Dollar sign barcode.
It's a good deal.
Yeah, I never want to get rid of it because VHS are cool. They'll never be worth anything, but I love it. And then my I guess real show and tell that I found after I decided to pick that one is so my friend and I were in the basement where there's the they have like the bins for like donations. One of them's for electronic recycling, and he just like looked in there and there was like 2 PS1s, a shitload of games, controllers, wires, everything. Nothing looked like it was damaged. There was no like bugs or anything. We didn't know why, but in the pile of games was this. Somebody just
Oh,
literally
nice.
threw
A
this out in the
dollar?
garbage. They were trying to sell it for $1, and then they just threw it out in the garbage.
That's awesome.
And
It looks like it's in good shape too. It's complete.
yeah, like it's
That's
got the little
actually
thing.
probably got
It has
value.
absolutely 0 damage on the disc. Some
Damn.
dust, but yeah.
I'm guessing
So-
that's going to be sent to Sean at some point.
Fuck you, that's mine. Why'd you get his own? They're only $1. I remember when we used to have like our old computer and like after the DOS games era.
Oh god.
This was like one of the first games that I got that wasn't like a shitty. Like I had one that was just like skateboarding. I don't remember what it was called, but then we got this one. It was like the first official like real video game that I had, and I enjoyed it. And I went back and played it a little bit on my PS1, and it's just as enjoyable. So I still don't really want to try the remake because I think the classics are classic.
Well, no, like, see, this is why, like, one-to-one remakes are good because then they can, you know, give you the same feeling, the same vibes and experiences that you're used to and that you're expecting when you play the original. It just looks better. And that's what they did with the remake. That's why the reception of the Tony Hawk remake was so good because it's the same thing. Like, it's exactly the same thing. Like, they added a couple of the, like the tricks and abilities that they kind of added as the games went, you know, they made 2 and 3 and they added to it. So like 1 has like the things you could do in 2 and 3, but beyond that, like it's the same game that you remember it to be.
Does it have the same
It
music?
just doesn't look like shit.
No.
It has 90% of it. It has most
Then
of
no.
it, which that does suck. But in terms of remakes, like that's one of the best ones out there. Like that's how
Been a
you're
while.
supposed to do a remake.
Still though, the classic.
You know what?
Like
Fuck
Slap.
you.
Oh, well,
Maybe-
fucking
Maybe
going
when
on,
it's
isn't
really
it?
cheap, but you know, can't get any cheaper than free. So
It's true. I was trying to find a news article about there's like rumors going around that there's going to be a original Resident Evil HD collection. I don't believe it, but I hope.
no.
I hope.
Oh well.
Not that you'll play it because you're a fucking purist, even more so than I am apparently.
Excuse me, what?
What?
I'm a what?
Purist?
Penis.
Like a Nazi? You calling me a Nazi?
Yeah. What
Not
about it?
supposed to be
Why are you
saying
calling me a
the
Nazi?
No, I called you a pianist.
Oh,
That's worse somehow.
that's a movie about Nazis, Sean.
Ah shit.
Alec,
Yes.
how's your week of hopefully not being a Nazi?
Oh well. Speaking of Nazis, I'm going to start with a show and tell. So
What?
Well, we're
Why
getting
show and
demonetized because we said
Oh my
Nazi
God.
like 10 times. Oh no.
What are the odds? His show and tell's a World War II thing.
so
Next
Oh.
week.
How
At
did
the
you
end-
know, Alec?
at the end of the month, it's Mother's Day in the UK, so I think it's a bit different over there. But yeah, I was like, oh, Mum likes World War II. I shall get her this.
She
love
likes
World War
World War II? That's kind of
Yeah.
fucked up.
Same.
Uh,
Wow.
the funny thing is, like, I can remember watching films like Bridge Over the River Kwai when I was about 5 years old. Sat down with my mum. It's like you probably wouldn't do that when you got 5-year-olds nowadays. However, I also bought this in relevance because in preparation for World War III, which is very coming soon.
Wow.
So practice.
But I mean,
Research.
Things have evolved a
Exactly.
little bit since then. I think it might not be the same.
No,
No, but I
it's
mean like
fine.
research. It's fine. We'll talk later.
Okay,
We'll plan
we
later.
won't. We won't.
We will.
So yeah, that was the show and chow. I didn't do actually a lot this week because I've been working. But a little bit of news. Alex got his contract for the new house. So we're a step closer now. So we're just waiting for the
To the edge.
keys. Yeah. So hopefully be moving next month, maybe.
And you'll finally not have boxes in the background.
Just to
How
move
will we
in, you'll still have
recognize you?
boxes.
Yeah. I mean, I'll move my stuff. I empty the stuff out and just keep the boxes there and just have it in the back.
Yeah, the boxes
It's
are
gonna
coming
be-
with him, Sean.
It's gonna be your
Yeah.
new set. You're just gonna have boxes around.
It's a Metal Gear thing. It's trippy. So, yeah.
One day Alex is gonna pop out of there.
That would be awesome.
Boing.
Ah! Yeah.
With the snake bandana.
Other than that, I played a bit more Kid Dracula on the Game Boy that I showed last week. Just so because I'm now selling it. But yeah.
Wow.
Other than that, I didn't really play much else. I think I played PUBG with Jazz at some point, but I can't remember. It just seems
Must have left an impact. A
It
lasting
must have.
impression.
So yeah, so mini game time, guys. So how much do you think I made
Minigame.
on mini game? So how much do you think I sold Kid Dracula for in the end? Because it's now
$40.
50 pounds.
50 pounds of dollars.
Jazz is closest. It was £47 and
goats.
some posts. So yeah. So in the end, paying £5 for each game, we got about £60 back. So not bad.
Not too shabby.
No. It certainly paid for an N64. Yeah, that was my week. Other than that, I watched a bit more Raw old episodes. So yeah, I'm definitely going back to Attitude Era. So yay. Sean, how was your muffin top?
So you watched that through their like streaming service, the WWE or
Yeah,
whatever?
W Network. Yeah.
So can you just watch like whatever, like everything from the beginning to current?
Yeah,
That's kind of
everything
cool.
that's in, and you can watch WCW and ECW.
But like it doesn't
Um,
have just like curated episodes, or it's everything that ever came out.
Yeah,
Damn.
except for the part where Chris Benoit obviously had an initial tribute show, but then they realized, he killed his family. Okay, let's
Censor.
scrap that one.
Censor them.
Let's forget about
Cancel
them.
them. My week.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you carry on.
I didn't do shit this week. I was just working as well. I've been watching more Star Trek Next Generation in the background of sleepy time. I started season 7 of Legends of Tomorrow because it can't be helped. I got to get through it. It's too late for me. It's not very good. And for some reason, it's like set in the 1920s. And like, why? It just, I don't know. It's weird. I watched Fast and Furious 9. And wow, that movie is fucking dumb as shit. The premise of that movie is like, hey, you guys like cars and fights? Well, cool. Let's forget gravity exists and not have any logic or human limits or anything, and we'll just do whatever for the fuck we want to do. It'll be great. Action, more action. Like, remember when it used to just be like a cop drama
thing.
with cars? Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck happened to that? It's
See,
like
this is
it's literally a superhero movie without reason.
Ours are the
This
superheroes.
That's the point when I fell off Fast and Furious. I was like, I have no idea what the fucking plot is anymore.
There isn't one. There in this fucking movie, like Vin Diesel's character, he's literally like he's not a superhuman guy, but he's literally fighting like an army of people by himself, and he's in this like missile silo thing, and they're on a platform, and it's like crumbling or whatever. And there's these two giant chains that are like the size of his big ass arms, and he just fucking like grabs the chains and like pulls them down and physically pulls down a building with his bare hands. They
You mean
send
you
a
haven't
fuck.
done that before?
They send a car into space. Like they just wear astronaut like spacesuits and they just send a car into space, and that's just the thing you can do apparently. It's the
Top
most
Gear tried that.
ridiculous shit I've ever seen in my life, and it's entertaining. I'll give it that. Like it's actually worth watching because it's so fucking ridiculous. But why? Like I just can't imagine writers writing this shit with a straight face and being like, "Yeah, this is good."
It's like that American Dad episode where they find the script of like the next one and it's like super gay.
It's Vin Diesel and The Rock making up together now. It's like,
Oh no.
no!
It's an older episode, so it's still Paul Walker's character, I think.
Oh, smooth.
But yeah, there's that. I played nothing this week. I did take Tormented Souls out of my PS4 to put it in the case. And I ran into the nightmare of all my games being in the wrong case again, which I really hate. But like I have a picture to show you.
I do that so
It's-
much with Horizon.
It's great. It drives me crazy. Like I don't know why I do it. It's basically like, oh, I'll just do it this once and then I'll fix it, and then I don't, and then it just gets out of control. But
Oh
yeah.
my god.
So RE3 was in the Eternal Blade case. Eternal Blade was in Horizon. Horizon was in Tormented Souls. Phoenix Wright was in RE3. Yeah.
Why is Horizon not in its own case? You haven't been playing it.
I know. It's just that's how long it's been that I've been like
I don't know what I'm more shocked about. The
Going
fact
through
that
this
your
shit.
discs are in a case, granted the wrong case, or that you've actually opened up a game.
I do it every once in a while.
Open the game.
when the mood strikes me, I'll open the game.
He's like, click, and he's like,
Oh, that's that done.
yeah.
Yeah, like
fuck it.
if I have the energy to open the game, then I don't have the energy to play it. Like I can't do both.
Oh,
You
isn't
wouldn't
that
have
nice?
that problem if you had digital.
You can go right to hell. How about that? I've been playing shitty mobile games, if that counts for anything, because I got to pay them bills with that shit. Oh, speaking of bills, I bought a
Oh,
thing.
here's the word, Bills.
I bought a thing for yeah. Let me show that to you guys. I bought a thing, and it is my show and tell, and it is beautiful. If I can pick it up, it's very big. Oh. Yeah. It is the collector's edition of Night of the Living Dead, and it's beautiful,
And shiny, very,
and
very
it's
shiny.
so fucking big and heavy. There's a statue in there.
Speaking of Bills,
I
look at this
wanted-
expensive, heavy thing I got.
I wanted to, you can see it there. There's a statue of like a hand coming out of a grave. And I wanted to take it out to show you guys, but like it's in there so tight that if I
Yeah.
take it out, it's never going to go back in, and I don't want to deal with that. Wow. But it
I
has
really
it
want to know
came-
what your bedroom's like. It's just like how
It's just
much
shit.
stuff.
It looks like your background, Alec, just boxes and stuff.
Basically, yeah, it's very similar. But it came with this thingy, which is nothing. But
Came
it's
with this thing.
but it's numbered. They only made 750 of them, so it's like super limited. And it's got the Blu-ray. Oh, there's my camera. And it's got it's kind of like a book kind of a thing with like
That's the one with Candyman,
production.
right?
Yeah, sure. It's got like production stills and
Sure.
history stuff, and it's got two versions of the movie. And for whatever reason, I don't know why, but I haven't had that movie in my collection for like ever, and it's one of my favorite movies of all time. So finally getting it and getting like a super rare collector's edition was like really amazing. I didn't even know that thing existed. But yeah, that's really awesome. I love it. It's beautiful. If you haven't seen Night of the Living Dead or the remake, you should, because they're amazing. Those are the movies that kind of got me initially on the whole zombie kick, and I'm still on it today. It
Well,
will never stop. Well, Resident Evil slowly, or quickly killing that,
has
but
something to do with that.
See,
yeah,
pause that because that's one of my read your comments questions. So we'll get there.
okay. Yeah, there you go. Ta-da. I am prepared. I promise. This is me being prepared. Oh, fuck it. No, never mind. God damn it. I thought, all right. Give
Jazz,
me a
what the fuck are you
second.
doing?
And it's time for some news. Mother
Again.
of bitches in hell. Digital can go to hell. Fuck you. Shattered, ethereal, Michael.
More.
Shattered Ethereal, Michael.
That's your new official name because you can get fucked with your digital bullshit. News, yes.
John, we can't
hello.
see your camera.
I can
Well,
see him.
Yeah, I can see it.
I'll jump back in. Jesus, fuck me.
God damn it.
No,
Technical
there you go. You're back.
difficulties. All right.
No. You can go out. No. Don't leave.
Wow. How dare you? Hold on. Are my images working? Maybe. Maybe not.
No, they're not gonna work.
Probably not.
No.
Oh, is that it?
No.
No. God damn it.
No.
There it is.
No.
Ta-da! We've done it.
Oh
Tomb
my
Raider
God.
was almost turned into a horror game. Did you know that, Jazz?
Yeah.
It is a horror game. It's horrible to play.
Wow, how dare you? How dare you?
So well
Before
original.
before the 2013 reboot of Tomb Raider, Crystal Dynamics was working on a very different take on the franchise called Tomb Raider Ascension. As part of the Tomb Raider 25th anniversary, Crystal Dynamics revealed information and prototype footage of the canceled game, which showcased a massive open world, fights with massive creatures, and more of a focus on monsters and dark environments. All the Tomb Raider games kind of have they've all kind of had that element of it where there's like monsters and things like that. But for the most part, like they kind of stick to the same formula, like 3/4 of the game, you're running around, you're killing animals and humans and stuff like that. And then like they put the supernatural element at the end. But this one looks like it was going to be like all about fighting monsters and like in confined spaces and stuff like that. And it seemed pretty interesting. I obviously would have liked it because I prefer horror games, obviously. Jazz probably wouldn't have liked it as much.
I mean, they kind of did that in Rise for like the nightmare thing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I wonder if that's where that came from.
Maybe. And also like Shadow was pretty fucking scary sometimes.
Really? Yeah, to be fair, like I've played neither of those, so I don't, maybe it did go that way and I don't know. But this was supposed to be pre-reboot though. So like before those games were even a thing, they were going to do this version of the game. So they were going to take it in a completely different direction. But yeah, it looks really cool. There's that artwork there, and then I got one more that I thought was interesting.
No,
What?
the one with the not Lara? Oh no. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but that's kind of a good presentation of what the game would look like. It like a lot of the game is really dark like that and moody, and they have like horror themed, like really creepy music going on all the time, and like Tomb Raider monsters don't typically look like that. That's more of a traditional looking monster.
It looks like something out of Resident Evil.
Yeah, right. It looks like the ogre
Which
thingy.
yeah.
Oh, you don't like it?
No,
I thought it'd be cool.
It doesn't. It's not. It doesn't fit Tomb Raider. The other one looked more cool, because weird fucking tree monsters is closer to what the games are, whereas this one is just like Gmod.
You know what I didn't like about that picture? The moon's too big.
It is too big, and
it's too white.
The moon that day was not full. So.
Wow.
It's too white.
But yeah, so they ended up scrapping it because the team felt that it wasn't going to be received well. Obviously, they were probably right because Jazz was like, "Meh." That's what you sound like.
And that is the entire public of Tomb Raider. Wow.
It's almost if a company took a game like Resident Evil and turned it into Village, and maybe people would be upset about it. Maybe something like that.
Don't wish Village upon Tomb Raider.
I'm just saying.
Tomb Raider Village. Oh, sorry, Village Tomb Raider.
And apparently it was influenced by money dollars, of course, because Batman Arkham Asylum, one of the Arkham games had just come out, and they saw that that was doing really well, and they felt like they wouldn't be able to compete with that. So because they wanted to make the money dollars, they thought they had to make it a little bit different.
Could just
Yeah.
make Lara be Batman.
I mean, why
And
not?
so is it just Shattered Michael having issues with my camera? Can everybody else see me okay?
I think he was
Go
maybe
to
joking.
hell, Michael. Go straight to hell.
Do not
That's
pass
what you
go.
can do. Do not pass go ever. Do not collect
£200.
any money
Do
dollars
not
at all.
collect merch from the ward
Yeah.
Well, you can do that, but
unless you pay for it. Mhm.
Well, yeah, that's fine. But
then
outside of
get
that,
Wow.
Russia.
Yay!
Was there a boo there?
I was saying boo earns.
Russia continues to get collectively shat on by the world of media. And the
Yeah.
world in general, but that's another story. Everyone is
Biased.
pulling their hands out of the Russian candy bowl as company after company pull products and services from the country due to current events. Netflix has ceased service to their 1 million subscribers in Russia and have halted 4 Netflix original projects that were in production. Video game companies also continue to halt distribution in Russia as Pokemon Go developer Niantic, Humble, and Nintendo join the likes of CD Projekt Red, Bloober, EA, Activision, Blizzard, Epic, Take-Two, Ubisoft, PlayStation, Xbox, and more companies as they continue to cease support in Russia. As a result, Russia is effectively legalizing piracy to offset the impact this is causing. Local media are reporting that Russian companies have no obligation to pay patent holders for the use of intellectual properties from any countries that have sanctioned the country. So that's interesting. That's one way to do it, I guess.
Yeah.
And lastly, Twitch has ceased payments to all streamers who have Russian bank accounts.
God
So,
damn it.
so if you're in Russia, you're just fucked. You're canceled. You're done.
You're canceled.
You're canceled.
No, Russia's canceled.
Oh, well,
You're good.
What was that?
She's like, me?
Yeah, you. Yeah, I think it's kind of fucked up. Like, I get the idea, like the concept of that, but it's pretty fucked up for a lot of innocent people over there, and it just keeps getting
Yeah.
worse. But
I don't know why we
That's-
just can't, drop a nuke on
everybody, just get
Oh
rid
yeah,
of
everybody.
Just nuke everybody. It's fine. It's
Yeah.
time.
Let's just
We had a
start
good
over.
run.
Yeah.
We had a good run. It's fine.
Did we?
No, not really.
Did we? We've
But I'm
had this
try-
planet for like 2,000 years and we fucked it up. So I don't think we had a good
plenty.
run.
That's
We've had it
plenty.
for more than 2,000 years.
But we've had it.
Yeah.
Like
The Canadians.
us three have been alive for 2,000
us.
years. Listen,
Oh.
the ward.
God, get it right.
Anyway.
Pikachu.
you go.
Oh, why?
Anyway,
You dick.
fuck Pikachu.
People be committing fraud in the name of Pokemon. Gotta catch them all and throw them in jail.
It's like Russia.
Wow.
I don't
A
know.
man in
It's a
a man
Pikachu picture.
A man in Georgia claimed to be a small business owner to apply for an $85,000 economic injury disaster loan as a result of COVID and proceeded to spend the majority of the money on a rare shiny Charizard Pokemon card. The card is a first edition shadowless holographic Charizard card, which he paid $57,789 for. I don't even know what any of that means. What the hell is a shadowless?
It's a card.
Yeah, it's literally a Pokemon card that is just rare because it's shiny and it's all the other bollocks that people pretend to care about.
See, the thing is, he probably took a picture of it and he's going to sell the NFT for $100,000. That's probably his plan from the beginning.
Can we change the picture? It's making me really sad.
Zoom
Wow.
in. Zoom in.
Yeah, I should zoom in.
Bitch!
The man's Pokemon plot was uncovered by the FBI, and as a result, the card was confiscated, and he was sentenced to 3 years in prison and a $10,000 fine. There you go.
what
Anybody
he
who
gets for
says
having a
Pokemon is
Charizard.
just a game is wrong. Like, it's apparently serious shit. People aren't fucking around when they're talking about they got to catch them all. I didn't realize they were willing to go to fucking prison for it. Like,
What are
god
you in
damn.
for? Murdered my wife, ate my baby. Were you? I bought a Pokemon card.
You're a bastard.
How
It
dare
was,
you?
and the guy's like, which one? Oh, it was a
Yeah, which
shadowless
one?
first edition Charizard.
You
Oh,
want, you want to trade?
you want to be in my gang? Yeah, you still got it.
Oh no.
I give you a cigarette.
Dead Space remake might be coming
Did you say
soon,
Mass
but also maybe not.
Wow.
Who cares?
Who cares? How dare you? Dead Space is amazing.
Yeah, really.
Well, it used
Yeah.
to be. Developer of the Dead Space remake Motive has announced an early 2023 window, but with such a vague projection in a world ravaged by COVID, you should probably expect delays. But I'm hopeful, even though I probably shouldn't be. I love Dead Space. It's next gen only, so I'll probably have to get it on Steam. But from what I've seen, it looks promising.
You love Dead Space,
Just-
that's why you don't have any videos on Dead Space on your channel.
Oh,
It's not really machinima-able. I mean,
Is it not?
I mean, anything technically is for the most part.
Mhm.
But
Shattered says survive this Dead Space, Sean.
oh yeah, that'd be fun. It's been a long time since I played it. That'd be a good excuse for me to break it out and give it another shot.
But does that guy have a hand coming out of his dick?
Yes, he does.
Like,
Oh boy.
Zoom
Yeah,
into that picture.
I hope they don't fuck it up. I hope it's good. I want it to be.
It's not.
You're probably right, but you
Wow.
never know. You never know. We got to be
No, I know.
optimistic. We got to be optimistic.
No, we
optimistic
don't.
prime.
Lego Mario is getting some Peach. For
Yay.
whatever reason, when they released the Mario Lego sets, they didn't have Peach, even though, rescuing Peach was kind of the whole point of the thing, but, whatever. Yeah. They're finally putting
literally
Peach in there.
Is there a toad at the end of the Lego set that says, "Sorry, you got the wrong Lego set. Try another one."
Yeah. The princess is in a different Lego set. Sorry, Mario. You're going to have to spend another $100 on another set to get Peach.
What was that fucking weird Bowser thing that was like a sex change Bowser thing? I remember a few years ago. We talked about.
I don't even remember what it was called, but I know what you're talking about.
I bet that was fucking in it.
So Nintendo tweeted a horrifying picture of the Nightmare couple, and here it is. What the fuck? Like what? Why? Why does
And
she
they're
have
not
that
even a
face?
couple.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Not a
It's
Nintendo.
complicated.
At quick
It's
glance, though, it looks
complicated.
like she's holding a gun. Like
Yeah, legally right, Bowser.
But what the hell is with her face? Why does she look like that? She's plotting. Bowsette.
Made
There
of
it is. Lee
block
got
and
it.
plastic.
Umbrella.
Why else
Bowser.
would she look like that?
I'm gonna be pissed if we don't get a Lego Mario game from this. Like that's the only good thing that could come out of it.
No more Lego games.
But they've been dead for a while. They can bring them
You're
back.
stupid.
They can just the one though. Just Lego Mario. That's all we need. It's the only thing we didn't Legoify.
Should be Lego Mario.
Lego.
Lario.
Lario, go!
It's
And Luigi.
Mario and Luigi mixed
We
together.
go back to that fucking Spider-Man coming thing. Oh, yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Capcom announces not Dino Crisis.
Hey.
Instead of
that
instead of giving us what we want, Capcom thought it'd be funny to be like, "You want a dinosaur game? Here, now shut the fuck up." And that game is Exo Primal. I'm telling you, this is a troll. They're doing this to fuck with fans of Dino Crisis. It has to be. There's even a redheaded female character that should be Regina. Why? Why would you do this? If you want to make a dinosaur game, you've got the license to do it and you have a built-in fan base that wants the game. Why? What the fuck is this game? It doesn't make any sense.
Why doesn't that dinosaur have any feathers?
Like, look.
Because it's dead.
Why? That's a character from that game. Why?
That's how they get you.
How though? That's just gonna make people mad. Unless they just think it's Dino Crisis and buy it and get disappointed. I don't know.
No.
But yeah, Capcom, are you making fun of us? Is this Dino Crisis Village? Is that what you're doing?
Dino Village Crisis.
What's really weird though is this game, like it's dinosaurs, like a bunch of dinosaurs in a ruined city, which is what Dino
That's
Crisis
out.
3 was going to be before Capcom went fucking insane and decided they should make it in space. But like,
Isn't
why?
it Dino Crisis 2? They go into Edward City.
Mm-mm. No, the third one. Well, I mean, I guess 2 is kind of as well, but I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Like,
dinosaurs
I feel
in
like
space.
the only reason to not make this a Dino Crisis game is just to be like, hey, go fuck yourself.
I mean, if
that's
they can
that's
do
the only reason.
if they can do Fast and Furious cars in space, why not have dinosaurs in space and fucking anything else in space?
Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't done dinosaurs in space yet.
What?
No, like
Have you
it's
not?
like
Wait.
Have you
What?
not played DC3?
nope.
Yeah, that's
We've
literally
talked about it
dinosaurs in
on the
space.
podcast. It's exactly what it is.
Blanked it
Uh,
out.
But
Yeah, I'm jealous of you.
to yeah, me too. To be fair, it actually, like, the game looks pretty interesting. It kind of gives me like 2010 era Capcom vibes, which is a good thing. Like the games, like the action games that they were putting out around that time were good. So kind of reminding me of that era of Capcom games has me a little bit interested in what they're going to do with it. Looks very wacky in the trailer. There's a robot lady thing that pops up on screen and does like a weather forecast, and the weather forecast is that it's going to basically be raining varying degrees of dinosaurs. Like, and then portals just open up in the sky and it's like just shit tons of fucking dinosaurs are just pouring out like a waterfall. They're falling on their heads and shit. Like, it's really weird. But it's, I don't know, it's interesting. I like that it's kind of silly. Capcom, they can do games like that, like really silly over the top games. They can do that really well. So it has potential in that regard, but we'll see. I mean, I'll never fully accept it for what it is because, like, why is it not Dino Crisis? Why? You can't give me an answer. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. Why?
Why?
Why, Capcom?
Why?
Why do you do this to me?
Why?
Well, looks like I have some more material to work with on Dino Stupid Crisis 2.
Yeah, the good news is it doesn't matter that it's not Dino Crisis because if you make it into a machinima, Regina's in there
Yeah,
and there's dinosaurs, so you can say it's Dino Crisis if you want to.
sure.
You can do whatever you want in a machinima.
No.
Square Enix reveals a new title in the Valkyrie series, Valkyrie Elysium. You guys probably have never even heard of this, right? The Valkyrie games? Nope.
Square Enix.
I figured. Wow. The new title will be a standalone action RPG with ties to the original games. The original game Valkyrie Profile was a critically acclaimed RPG released back in 2000 on the PS1. Got a sequel on the PS2 in 2006, and then it just kind of died in a trash fire. Nobody heard from it since. Well, it had a mobile game or two, I guess, but that doesn't count. Other than that, it's been dead since 2006.
I mean, you're still playing mobile games.
Hey, but I have
For
a purpose.
money.
I have a purpose, okay? I'm not playing them for funsies because they're good. They're paying me because fuck them. But yeah, I was not expecting to see this game. It was a random nice surprise from, I think it was Nintendo's thingy. Or no, it was Sony's Direct or whatever. But yeah, it looks amazing. Like, you can see the graphics there. It looks really pretty. The gameplay and the aesthetics kind of remind me of Nier, which I like the Nier games a lot.
Far.
Wherever you are.
Hopefully they do a good job with it. It would be nice to get a good, exciting game and have it actually not be garbage when it comes out. And it's coming out on PS4, so I can play it without having to get a piece of shit PS5.
You will get a PS5 eventually.
I
Yeah.
will not.
You will.
I will not, unless it just shows up on my doorstep. I am never
Don't
buying
say that.
a
He'll buy
PS5.
you one.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, I will never.
I know you where you live.
I will. I will never purchase one. I refuse. But anyways, yeah, it's set to release sometime this year in 2022. And the
And
best
then-
news of all time ever. Where the fuck is my picture? It's gone.
That is the best news. It's gone.
It is. It disappeared.
Picture left. Good news, everybody.
That's the good news. What the fuck? I just saw it. Why? Why are you doing
Why?
this to me,
Why?
program? Why?
You put them all in the same folder and just go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, that's what I do, but the restream software is like really weird.
You're
It
weird.
doesn't want to cooperate. How dare you? And I found it. There it is. Boom.
It's a giraffe.
It's a giraffe. This is the news we've been waiting for, everybody. Lawn Mowing Simulator gets a Dino Safari DLC. It's
I thought it
finally
was
happening.
just like the new movie or something with a guy mowing the lawn.
Nope, that is you. You get to be the lawnmower person.
That's awesome. I want it.
Yep. Haven't you always dreamt about going
Yes.
on a journey to Jurassic Park and mowing
To
the
mow the
lawn? Of course you have.
I've always wanted to mow the lawn.
Now that dream is finally coming true. And it's so amazing that we're going to watch the goddamn trailer because it is epic as
Let me
shit.
pause my music. I want to hear this.
Oh
I'm
my
ready.
Christ.
The
What is this
future
on?
of gaming has arrived.
I want
Okay.
it.
All right.
I'm gonna live stream it.
Here we go.
Everyone.
Prepare yourself.
It's so fucking epic. Gonna have the like ham and cheese theme play in the background.
I love the music and the slow ass fucking lawnmower.
I feel like this
Dinosaurs
should
aren't
be.
moving though.
So exciting.
I feel like this is like April 1st. They're gonna be like, just kidding. Fucking mowing the lawn in Herbivore Valley. You're killing them. Oh my god. Can you cut the dinosaurs?
Oh, I hope so.
They mean weed. What the fuck?
Why?
Only on Xbox.
Amazing.
Good job,
Why is it just me?
Microsoft.
I want it.
Isn't that the best game ever?
I want it.
I want to buy an Xbox Series
I
S.
love the
Yep.
trailer because there's this epic music and then it's just like this guy on his lawnmower going like a mile an hour.
There's like a
Pulls out a
T-Rex, he's
little
got his
hedger.
his headphones and he's like, "Meh." I get paid $10 an hour to do this.
It's amazing. That's
I
it.
want
Game
it.
of the year. We found it.
I want it. Yep.
We found it.
I like that it says DLC. Like this game already exists.
I know. First off, it's the fact that there is a lawn mowing simulator game and it's getting a dinosaur DLC.
Are you sick of not being able to leave your
Amazing.
house because of COVID? Have you always wanted to go out and just mow the lawn
Now you can.
and have an adventure?
Are you a fat lazy bastard that used to do lawn mowing but now can't because you're too fat? Now get the game.
Get
Yeah.
the
guy was-
same
that guy was
thrill
fit. That
in
guy
the
was
comfort
fit.
of your living room.
He was thin and fit and he was in shape. The guy in the video.
Oh no!
Why?
All right, that's the news. We've done it, everybody.
You know, I don't know what's better, that or VR cows.
Put the pic.
We can
put the
have them
picture of
both.
Pikachu
That's the
behind
beauty
Bart
of it.
back up. Yeah, just do that.
Let's put the VR cows on the lawnmowers.
Oh my god. VR dinosaur cows. You know, like the cow in Jurassic
In
Park
space.
that they feed the cow to the T-Rex or to the raptors. That cow, but in VR.
Lawn mowing simulator in space.
Are you a cow? Have you always wanted to see yourself get eaten by raptors while a guy is mowing the lawn? Do it. Do it.
If you have lawn mowing simulator in space, like, what do you mow? People?
Rocks.
Rocks.
I
Uh,
I get a
Yeah.
horrible feeling Lee's gonna try and buy me at some point.
He just said I'm sold, so
Yep. It's done. It's a done deal.
I am sick of all the simulator games, but this just brought me right back up. This is fine.
Set the bar to another level.
God,
All right. Do we have the gams?
we have the games.
The
I mean,
gams?
we don't have fucking simulator, but
Yeah, we, don't
need
have
to have a
lawnmower
game
games, but
that's something simulator. Podcast game simulator.
podcast simulator. You always wanted to
Anyway.
pretend to be on a podcast.
Okay, it's game time.
Jazz, how many games do you have?
Right.
I'll do
Oh,
one
no.
and then. Right, this will be interesting for chat as well. So, everyone get your pen and paper ready.
I forgot to get my pen and paper.
Oh, you fucking
Damn
dick.
it! All right,
I
I'll
did
be
too,
right
but I
back.
always have a fucking notebook and pens around, so.
Right, well, I'll explain the thing and I'll do the fucking thing. So here we go.
Bam, bam, bam. Did I say stop drawing?
Yeah,
Fuck is that?
go movie 3, Brenda.
Hello.
Hello.
My paper is yellow because I peed on it. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So this game is called. I'm talking about Wham Wham Wham. Did I say stop drawing?
AstroTurf. Yes.
All you guys,
Sorry.
shut the fuck up. All you guys will need to do is get a pen and paper. Well done, Sean. You guys are going to have to draw one. You got 1 whole minute to draw something.
Why not 7? 7.
No, funny enough. I'll get into that. I would like you to draw your
Done.
favorite video game character
Oh no.
doing something stupid.
Oh no.
And after 1 minute, we will then try to guess what your favorite character is and what the fuck they are doing.
I feel like that'll be pretty easy because everybody knows who our favorite characters are.
Right,
But I
so we
can't
have a
draw.
minute to draw, but you guys, since you're not going to just watch us do shit, I'm going to play a video for you.
Oh, fancy.
Wait, so we have to draw our favorite video game character doing something stupid.
Yes.
Sean, draw Leon in Village.
Yeah.
Sean, is it coming up with the play button for you?
It's up. Yeah, it's ready.
Okay, go
Well,
ahead.
I'm horrible
is it the one
at
that says
drawing.
like one machinima?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, we ready?
Yep.
No.
Start your engines, everybody.
Umbrella is finished. We're out of our jobs, Wesker man. That's fine. Why aren't you freaking out? Because I've already signed us up for a new job. You have? What job? And will I need a clipboard? Calm down to my office in 7 minutes and I'll show you. Why did you say 7 so weirdly like that? I did not. Dude, you totally did. I did not. Count with me. Okay, but I really don't see why. 1, 2, 2, 3, 5. You were supposed to say 3. Sorry, I lost count. After 2? Reading is hard. Okay, let's just skip to 6. 6, 7. 7! There, you just did it again! I did not. Whatever, man. I'll join you in a bit. And that was 1 minute. Stop drawing.
I can't draw.
That is not what I wanted to do. Technical difficulties.
Like,
Oh, Jesus
I'm just
Christ.
darkening it because my pen is not really bright.
And there will be another episode to the 1 minute machinima. So,
Why are
that
you
I
doing
just-
this to me, Alec?
Don't worry, Sean, I got
Wow.
you. I'm just gonna darken the lines of my stick person.
So
No.
I came up with this idea to do
This is
this
not
game, and I was
your
like, but what am I going to do for you guys not to do for a minute? I was like, all right, I'll create a weird looking 1 minute machinima, and I did that today. And
That was not a machinima, sir. That's not how machinimas work. That is an audio drama.
It is. Right, I got my drawing done, so I'll start off.
Darkening the
So,
lines. Okay, I'm done.
I need to.
Is the
Oh,
snake pooping?
wait. Watch this. Boom. That is not what I wanted. Boom.
Watch
There
this,
it is.
boom.
S- Solid Snake taking a shit on Konami while
Yep.
drinking
No,
something.
that's a packet of facts and a gun.
Oh.
I thought it was supposed to be something stupid. I thought you didn't like Konami. Why is pooping
That
on
is a
Konami
good point.
stupid?
That was a good
Damn.
point.
I didn't think of that. Damn,
Damn, you
I
fucked up your own game.
I know.
Go, Sean.
Oh god, I'm afraid.
It's Leon.
That's not what I wanted.
Ah!
That's not what I
I was
wanted.
too close to you guys.
That's not
Don't
what I
like that.
wanted. That's what I wanted.
Oh.
I don't know if you can see it. It's Leon. I don't know why I drew his hair like that, but it's Leon, and he's
Fucking
riding a
done-
lawnmower.
done it.
Stupid dinosaur land.
Yeah.
It looks like a go-kart.
We were
I
supposed to
know.
guess.
Oh yeah, my bad. Hey, you know what?
You're disqualified
Fuck
from the
you.
game.
I'm okay with that. I had to explain because, like, after looking at it, there's no way you would know who that is because it doesn't look anything like
I
him.
just would have assumed it was Leon. You didn't give him the little emo weave.
He's almost got he's almost got Carlos hair.
Carlos. You ready?
Jazz?
Yeah.
Can't be
Okay.
worse than mine.
Remember, I draw stick people.
Is it Jazz drawing a shitty character?
No,
Is it
no.
Lara drawing a shitty character?
It is Lara.
Oh, I see the bow.
Yeah, the bow is like the only, and she's really not happy.
And she's writing on a desk.
She is performing the act of voodoo. She's drawing, is she not?
Yeah,
Why is that stupid?
she's playing this game. Huh?
Oh wow!
Just kidding. She's just drawing because Lara wouldn't take time to draw.
She's
Well-
too busy.
Yeah.
Too
Anyway,
busy.
Rating.
Rating 2.
that was a crappy game, but I only just did it so I could do it.
Do you like how it looks like she's wearing a bandana and a hat?
It's
But
a
also
bandana
have-
hat.
It's a bit. She's in a gang.
It's a hat
not
dana.
That's why she's drawing because she's in a gang.
Jazz, your game.
My game. You know my game.
Who's that? Not motherfucker.
Who is that? Alec, motherfucker. Alec. And I got a new background. I got a new background.
You've done it.
Yeah. This is the background I just made.
Oh, you bastard!
I made it specifically for today.
Why?
Because I don't know.
Because
It was
that's
on the
where he
radio.
belongs.
Yeah. Who's that motherfucker? There's 12 today because there's like 2 bonus ones. So,
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
a huge bonus.
by the way, we're at episode whatever 10 of this game. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. So,
Episode
Number-
whatever 10.
number 1. Who's that motherfucker?
Looks like Silent Hill.
Yeah, it looks like Silent Hill. It looks like James Sunderland,
The man!
the man.
Do I wait for chat? I'll give him like a couple seconds.
It could be Ark Thompson from fucking Gun Survivor too, but I'm pretty sure
Nah,
it's
it's way
James.
too. It's got. Ark has got so much more pixels than.
Well, yeah, but there's like artwork where he has a similar pose.
Art.
I mean, it is James, but get fucked.
I don't know who that is. It's James.
James.
James. We have a quiet chat today.
Well, I'm not
Who's-
surprised.
Who's that
Kratos.
motherfucker?
God
Yeah.
of hookers.
It's Jill.
Jill of hookers.
Nah, 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 nah. Sean said, "What?
Kratos.
Kratos." Whoops.
No!
Oh. Technical
sorry.
difficulties.
I accidentally hovered over this button.
No!
Oops.
Oops. Sadness.
Whoopsie.
Well, Alec, what's your guess?
Yeah, Kratos.
Kratos. It is
Barry.
Kratos. Barry Kratos. Lee said
Kratos
probably
Burton.
Kratos. Who's that motherfucker?
Moira.
Who's that guy?
Bertan.
It's not Moira.
Not
It's
Moira.
Moira Valentine.
It's Moira's
Valentino.
sister. Not Moira's sister. What was that fucking joke? I can't...
It's Moira's sister, not Moira. I think it's because I asked you
Polly.
what Moira's sister's name was, and you're like, not Moira.
Good times.
And it is Moira. I should have taken her crowbar away. That wouldn't have helped, though. Who's
Who's a little bit? What the hell?
Who's that
Oh,
motherfucker?
that is a character from
Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's. It's the chicken one.
Yeah.
The yellow chicken one. I don't know the names of those
We're
fuckers. They have
smashing
names,
this one
don't
today,
they?
Sean. We're smashing it.
They have names?
Lisa.
Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa. That's it.
Mm.
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 Mm. Mm.
Giving chat a couple of seconds, aka probably just Lee.
I mean, shit, he's the expert. He probably
To be fair, we're
Googles,
getting it.
fucker. Cheater! Don't cheat, Lee!
That's not how I raised you.
Yeah, exactly. Listen to
Despite
your
I'm
mother.
younger.
Chica?
Chica. Is that actually it? Chica Bonita?
It's Mona Lisa.
Yay,
From,
let's see.
From FNAF.
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 Five Nights at FNAF.
Who's that motherfucker? Having a fucking contortion seizure.
While
It looks
playing
like-
with herself.
She's giving herself a self-hug.
Yeah.
That's true. Lee is the master of sellotape and tissue. What the fuck?
It's probably just a character we know, but it's just doing a stupid fucking pose.
If you altered it, it could be Jill.
I'm gonna go with Regina. Somehow.
Alex says what? Regina?
Mhm.
Alex says what? What does Sean say?
So he thinks it's
I guess I'll just say Jill.
From Lee says Rachel from Irrelevations.
Irrelevations.
Was Rachel in Irrelevations? Oh yeah, she was. It's Regina.
Wow, I've never
From
seen
behind.
that before. From
It's an art.
behind.
It's just a fan art, I think. It had a
The big butt
signature,
gave it away.
and I took off the signature just for the game. But if you're watching this and this is your drawing, I'm not stealing it.
I'm
yeah.
stealing it.
There you go.
No.
Who's that
Bad
motherfucker?
Alec. Oh. Mm. This is funny because it could be either one. It could either be Vanessa from oh god, what is it called?
Oh, who's Vanessa?
Oh no.
Who's
It's a
Vanessa?
Capcom game. What the fuck?
Oh, what from Remember Me?
Yes, remember me. It could be her or
Who
it could
the
be
fuck is
Steve
Vanessa?
Burnside.
It could either be some girl named Vanessa.
Or Steve.
Lee says
Please.
Laguna from Final Fantasy
8.
8. Couldn't tell if there was 3 or 4.
No, I'm gonna go with what Sean said.
Sean said 2 things.
That's
Two
why I'm
things
gonna
can be
go
real.
with what Sean said.
Well, that's unfortunate because
He'll take the other one. Damn it.
They're both wrong. It's Raymond.
I was close.
Ray!
Steve.
Looking incredibly
Doing
gay.
his sassy little pose with his little fucking hair.
It's Conan O'Brien.
Courtesy of Michael for this one. He was helping me earlier. which is probably why he's
How
quiet.
Dare
Unless,
you, Michael?
unless he left. Who's that motherfucker?
Tiny Tina from hell.
From hell.
Judging by the clothes, it has to be something fun.
Hey, while you guys are thinking, look at Beth's awesome teapot. Star Wars.
Star Wars. It's C-3PO.
It's Pikachu.
I mean Luke Skywalker.
It definitely looks like Luke. Alec.
What? No!
I think I'm gonna leave
I'm
that one
meant to
there
be
for
the
a while.
evil character. Bitches.
Am I flipping? Not yet.
Yeah, I'm just betting it's a Final Fantasy character because I have no idea.
Pikachu in a skirt.
You bastard.
Will be. He's in prison, so
Mm-hmm.
it is Tiny Tina. Couldn't find a
Yay.
good picture, so it's like a figurine, but whatever.
Oh yeah, it is. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's creepy. Oh, Shattered comes in with the last minute. Who's that motherfucker?
Fat Sonic. Yeah.
Gotta eat fast. Gotta eat faster.
Yeah.
What the hell is the fat one's name?
The rings are donuts.
Isn't there like a big fat one that like sleeps all the time? Or
Fat
am I thinking of
bastard.
Pokemon? I don't know.
No, it was like
No, Sonic the Dreamcast one, Sonic Adventure. There's like a big fat one that sleeps. I don't know his name though. No, sure. Why not?
Shattered says full guys
Oh, yeah.
Sonic outfit.
He's got it.
It's
Why do you
Princess
know
Zelda.
that, Michael? I'm ashamed of you right now.
He says a character from Legend of Zelda.
Oh, yeah, those rock thingies or whatever.
Who's that Zelda girl?
I'm that little dream
Yeah.
kid Zelda. I can't wait to bomb the dongos.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Wah.
Do we have a...
Yeah, let's flip.
Yeah. Michael takes the cake. It is the Fall Guy Bean guy in
It's
the
a
Sonic
bean.
outfit. Bean.
It's Bean.
Princess Bean. Who's that motherfucker?
Jessica, yeah.
Yeah.
Jessica, yeah.
No.
No, Jessica, no, maybe, yeah.
Or it's the stewardess from the forest before she died and had an axe for her chest.
Sonic in a bean costume.
It's Link with a Hershey's kiss on his head.
Oh no.
Oh, game changer. Yes, got shirt what?
Yeah.
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 It's Jessica kissing her gun. Yeah.
That's
Who's that motherfucker?
What?
Looking like he's prepping to fist someone up the ass.
I'm gonna be nice to you. There was something at the bottom that I took off, and I couldn't get the whole foot. So this is just a foot. Don't worry about. You can see the erase marks. That's just me failing at editing.
Smooth.
Now
Yeah.
got like fucking Psyduck feet.
You're like, oh, at least now we know it's somebody who has a foot.
Is that Naked Snake?
Could be holding a grenade.
It's naked.
I can see that.
Or the guy from God Hand?
And
don't
that
know.
would
God
explain
hand.
why he's ready to
God
fist
hand.
someone.
He's a fister. Captain McFist. Something. I don't know. I lost it.
Yeah,
Steve
there's
Claus.
something I don't know. He was that guy in Super Pet Crust Turtle Fuck.
Yeah, he's the
Captain
main
McFist
guy.
Something. Yeah.
You know what
His
I'm talking
friend,
about.
Admiral Buttfuck.
Nightwolf.
Nightwolf
from
McFisty Pants.
Mortal Kombat.
Nightwolf
That's a good
from
guess.
Mortal Kombat.
Guessed? That's a
Guessed.
good guess. It's a good guest.
Good guest.
Welcome, guest,
It's
to
a
our
game of
podcast.
guesting.
Guess the guest.
Would you like a flip?
Yeah.
Okay.
Flip.
I did a little
Flippy.
yawn there to try to hint, but it's Ellie.
Aw, shit.
I just
That
took
can't
away
be
her
Ellie.
sword
She doesn't have a foot.
because it's a figurine and there were rocks. Apparently, I can't find pictures that aren't figurines. Who's that motherfucker?
Oh, it's PUBG, man.
It's got a little goatee going on here.
It's Pub Jesus.
Pub Jesus.
Yeah.
With a fucking bicycle helmet or some shit.
That's exactly what it is.
Oh my god. Yeah, I get 2 points for that.
And the last bonus one.
Are we even doing points anymore in these games?
No, I haven't been counting.
What? It's a blob with a banana hat.
It's someone's loose intestines.
This is an X-ray of my gallbladder. Do you X-ray gallbladders?
It's a meat balloon with a banana hat.
I'm gonna say
It's a meat balloon.
I'm gonna say it's one of them weird head creatures from DMC2.
Oh, the orb things
Yeah.
with a banana hat.
Yeah.
That does look like a
Dr.
balloon thing.
Robotnik with a banana hat and a meat suit. Balloon.
Captain McFist something.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I have no fucking idea.
No,
Mario.
I didn't think you would. I'm gonna flip
Mhm.
unless Michael is still here and has an input. Meh.
Nah, fuck that guy. Flip.
Wow.
Wow.
Yep. He started it.
It's
Oh, for
Fall Guy
fuck's sake.
guys dressed like a fucking
Wow.
hamburger.
Oh, it's a pickle.
He's
A pickle banana. A banana pickle.
But nope. Can't do it.
There is no escape. There
That
you go.
was
I
who's
saved
that
you.
motherfucker in jail?
Pikachu.
It's Pikachu.
Ding a ding a ding a ding. Ding a ling a ling.
Now who the fuck did that?
Moving on.
It was me.
All right, what else we got?
This is my last game.
One
And
more
it is
game.
a new game.
It is a new game.
It is a new game. So this game is called Who the Fuck Did That? 154 for some reason.
So good
in
with
this,
the names.
In this game, all we had to do is listen to me describe a scene in a video game, and you guys have to tell me what video game I'm on about and who the fuck am I describing. All right. So, video game scene 1. This person is a highly skilled police officer with a gun, but chooses not to use it, while that same person watches a colleague get bitten to death.
Is it Resident Evil 3 remake when Carlos just fucking watches? No, to death. Never mind.
Could be Resident Evil 2 remake, maybe.
Jill, just picturing like Jill leaving Brad after he gets bitten. Bear me.
10, 9,
Wow. You have to give
He's
us
doing
you.
it right.
7, 6,
Seven.
7.
5, 4,
Silent Hill.
3, 2, 1. The answer is Jill Valentine, Resident Evil 1, when the dogs kill one of the staff members, and she's just literally standing there.
She
like,
was using her gun.
Yeah, I thought she
empties
ran
the
out of
whole
ammo.
clip.
Yeah.
And then she's like, click, click.
Yeah.
she's been a bitch.
Wow.
Anyway,
You done fucked up, sir.
Wow. We
she
both
could
get a
have threw
point,
the
Sean.
gun. All right,
Sean, we get a
next.
point.
No, you don't.
We get 2 points.
You don't.
Dose.
7.
Right, the next scene is this person also has guns. Has reached the top of a snowy mountain with her guide. She uses a hook to climb up to open a secret cave door, while the guide is wide open to a bunch of wolves killing the guide.
Lara
DDR.
Croft, Tomb Raider 1. Wow.
It's the DDR movie. It's the opening credit.
Dance, Dance, Lara Croft.
It is Lara Croft from Tomb Raider 1.
It's her Sherpa.
Okay,
Sherpa.
3 more to go. Video game scene number 3.
Should we wait for our answers to see
No.
if people want to answer?
No, Alec doesn't give us time to think.
Okay.
We're not paid to think.
Right. This person steals a car despite having driven into town with his own car,
Vin Diesel.
shoots 2 dead people in the head, and then either crashes a stolen car forward or reverse into a street sign after realizing there is another dead person in the car with him.
It's twin Leon. It's his twin brother in the back seat. It's RCS.
Raccoon City Laboratories.
It's the never-ending stories. Because they'll never end.
Wow.
It is Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil 2 original. Video game scene 4. This guy has a gun with unlimited ammo. Uses a crane. Uses a crane to get closer to a bunch of other people just to shoot them. A few seconds later, a submarine begins to explode.
Sounds like my last week.
I have no idea what that is.
Is it Metal Gear? When in doubt, Metal Gear. Hang on, say it again. Uses a crane.
The guy has a gun with unlimited ammo. Uses a crane to get closer to a bunch of other people just to shoot them. A few seconds later, a submarine begins to explode.
Uncharted?
Oh, yeah.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
7.
5,
5,
4, 3,
3.
2,
7.
1. It is Richard Miller from Time Crisis 1.
A submarine explodes.
Yeah, literally at the start of the game.
To be fair, I can't tell you the last time I played that game. I'm willing to bet it was in the
I
fucking
can.
90s.
It's never.
All right, last one. This person invites all his friends to the same place where his 2 sisters died exactly 1 year ago for a party.
Until darn.
Until Dawn.
Spoilers.
But who?
I don't remember her name.
Josh.
Josh.
Wait. Whose name are we trying to guess?
The person that invites all his friends around to the same place where his 2 sisters
Yeah,
are.
technically it is Josh, right? Jaquash.
It's Sam.
No, because fucking Josh was behind the whole thing. Spoiler alert.
But doesn't Sam throw the party? Or like invite everybody? No, Josh does.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
Chris.
it's Josh Washington
Josh.
from Until
Josh.
Dawn.
Josh.
And that's the
Sam's
game.
my favorite.
Unless Sean had a game, which is highly doubtful.
Nope.
Sean has a game like I don't eat snacks.
Wow. I'm sorry. I do everything else.
That's not true. We make games.
Oh.
We
Wait,
eat
what?
snacks.
All right, let's reach some com-coms. All right, all these comments come from Resident Evil 6 Lost in the Echo Linkin Park.
Never heard of it.
Me
No,
neither.
I mean you put the fucking thing on there.
Doesn't mean shit.
Wow. Oh, I guess I should probably pull up the
Yeah,
thing.
probably.
Huh? I'm just like waiting. I'm like, what? What's
I
happening?
do everything else.
What? How dare you?
I choked on a peanut.
Okay, let's see which one did you. Okay, that's right. Okay. From Animated Inc. Comment is that was an amazing video, man. Every scene seemed to flow perfectly with the music. I can understand why some people didn't like it, like the direction RE6 went, but it's still sort of a guilty pleasure for me. Resident Evil 7 is good. I feel bad even reading that. But really, I'm already clamoring for the familiar characters. So, question one: for those new to the world, what program stuff do you use to make your YouTube videos flow nicely?
YouTube.
What do you
I
use?
use Windows Media Maker. What the? I don't
Movie
remember
Maker.
what it's
Movie
called. Movie
Maker.
Maker.
5.
7. God, I still remember those days.
So do I.
Oof.
You can still see the evidence of it on the original.
Yeah, having to
Revelations, episode
render
1.
the same thing like 20 times because you can't do layers. Oh God. I miss the days when I had time to do that kind of shit.
Good old Revelations, episode 1.
So come on, what do you use?
Did you have to re-render that a bunch of times?
Nope.
The
Yep.
quality seemed okay.
I did. I just remembered. I fucking put my lines over it and then sent it to you to put yours over it.
Wow.
Yep.
Get
What
onto
did
the
you
fucking-
use, Sean?
Yeah.
What? I thought you
What?
asked the people.
You're the one who made the video.
I thought okay, I completely heard you say something different. What do I use? I use two things. I use Power Director 16. I don't remember the number. 17. And I mean I've been using it since what, 9? Something like that. But yeah, that's the one that I use the most. That's the one I'm the most familiar with. But I also use Sony. Well, it's not Sony anymore now. It's just Vegas. But that one, I use that one for very specific things because it's a lot less user friendly, and I don't know how to do a lot of the things that I can do with Power Director because I don't have the experience. But there's some layering things and some motion tracking things that Vegas does that I can't do in Power Director. So I use the two of them together. And Windows Movie Maker. Wow.
Windows.
Just
Hello,
to give it
Sasha.
its final touch.
Where
Ah.
comes Sasha?
Jazz, what do you use?
Boop.
Oh, that's what I use too.
I mean, I used to use Windows Movie Maker because it was free.
I used to use beep, but now I use
Bump. Now I use one that I randomly bought because it had good reviews, and it's called Movavi.
Movavi.
Video editor. They have like a whole series of different ones, like sound editor, video recorder, all kinds of shit. So I use that, and it's pretty easy to use. Like the interface is easy. You can layer as much as you want. Has a lot of good like free effects and shit. So I know they haven't been up yet, but the lagging episodes of the podcast, you'll see when they're edited. I played around with some of the stuff in there without going overboard because, consistency. But it makes it really easy to use, and that's what I use. And I have 2 versions of it, so yeah, because I'm smart.
Why do
Okay.
you have 2 versions of it?
I got it on my computer, and then I was at my mom's for a while, so I wanted it on my laptop, so I bought it again on my laptop, and then I realized I can just go on the site, put in my email, and then access the code to just install it everywhere. So now I just have 2 owner whatever, and it's like a pay once to have. It's not an ongoing thing. So yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm
I
just
hate paying subscriptions for that kind of stuff.
so yeah. If ever anybody wants a video editor software that's easy to use and stuff, it'll be $40.
And tip.
Yeah. What was the reason that you didn't go with Power Director? Just because it was more expensive, or you just didn't want it, or just out of
I
curiosity?
think I just tried a whole bunch of different ones, and I tried like that one. I just kind of branched off to see something different because I don't know if it was Power Director, but I remember one of you talking to me about one that you use and saying like it's super complicated to get like when you first get it or something. Or I don't know what it was, but there was something that I was just like, oh, I'm gonna try a random trials of stuff, and Movavi going from Windows Movie Maker to Movavi was a big difference.
I
And
bet.
I like simplified things. If I get a new car, everything has to be around in the same area as the old car. It's easier for me to adapt. So I really like that one. So I just bought the full version, and
That's
I've
cool.
had no
Yeah,
problems.
I can't speak to yours because I haven't really seen it, but that's part of why I like Power Director is like it is pretty straightforward and user friendly for somebody that's just picking up editing. Like you can just look at it and kind of understand the very basics of how to edit and cut apart a scene and do the basic things. But if you know where to look, it actually does have a lot of depth. Like it even has like multiple ways that you can essentially like force a green screen effect
Hmm.
where like if you have like a solid colored background that's not green or blue, like you can still get a pretty good green screen effect out of cutting out the background. And it took me like I just learned how to do that recently. So like I'm still learning things after all this time that I can do with it, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it's got depth and simplicity. It's good.
Yeah, same thing with this one. I'm always discovering something new. Especially I have Plus now, so way more stuff.
That's awesome.
Hmm.
And I also use Power Director, but yeah.
Good.
Um,
Good choice.
Yeah.
I think you actually have a newer version than I do,
yeah, I
don't
do.
you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, buddy.
Get with it,
uh,
Sean.
Oh,
question two. Do you think Resident Evil 6 is a guilty pleasure?
I enjoy it.
hello, Sasha. By the way, um, I don't even know. Like, I don't know that I would phrase it that way. I think it's a piece of shit in terms of Resident Evil games, but it's a amazing game. It's like a really, really good action game. Well, Leon's part. And I don't know. I like the game for a game, but it's like Village. Village is a fine game. It is a fine video game in terms of playing it, but in terms of a Resident Evil game, it's the worst ever. They're in the same boat for me.
Boat.
Okay.
Though gameplay
Question,
wise, I still think Resident Evil 6 is way better. For the record.
question three. What RE characters are you most clamoring to see return?
Steve. Wow.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Not like come back, but like a remake.
I
More
would love
Steve.
a Code Veronica. Well,
I don't want to come back because then he'll be a vampire. I don't want
yeah. I would love a proper remake of Code Veronica, which they would never do. So
No.
Wow.
No, Capcom will do a video game that looks like Code Veronica and just call it something else just to piss off the fan base some more. Yeah, okay. Next comment from Mystery478.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Just not ready.
Sasha, I
At
just tried
least
to add
you're-
you, so there you go. We
At
found
least
you.
you're
Woo!
ready for me to not be ready.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Boom.
Yeah. All right, Mystery 47X said, my heart still hurts for Piers, and it's been years. Lol.
Been 84
Lol.
years. Lol.
I'm in
then-
so much pain and sadness. Lol.
And then Sean said, right, I hated him the whole game, and then he died, and I couldn't understand why I was sad.
True story.
So, there wasn't a question I got written down, but are you still sad?
Nah, I'm over
Pierce.
it.
Mm.
I like how they did the story arc with him. I thought it was cool, but at the end of the day, Chris's campaign was just kind of annoying. And he was a fucking idiot, and the whole like alcoholic thing and my team. Like that part of it was so dumb. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I appreciated it because it kind of came out of nowhere for me because I wasn't expecting them to make me give a shit with a character that I didn't like. So it was interesting.
So it brings me on to the question of, do you guys like Piers Nibbins?
Nah, bruh.
No.
I feel like he served his purpose fine.
He's a little bitch.
He was there in one game. He helped Chris, and he died in the process. That's spoiler alert.
Shayla calls him Sassy Pants Nibbins. Because he's sassy.
Sassy.
I still want to do a Survive This with you, Sean, where I'm going to be Piers, and I'm just going to be like going overly gay on everything.
Can I join you and be Ada?
Yeah, why not?
I'll make her
Okay.
be overly gay too.
Yeah, why not? Question 2. Would you like to see Piers return somehow? Either he survives or Capcom do a prequel for Piers?
Got dizzy.
I'll tell
there.
you one thing. Even if he was a character that I wanted to see come back, nothing pisses me off more than bringing back a fucking character that you killed. Like, if you're gonna kill somebody, fucking kill him and commit to it and move on. Like, don't. If you bring him
Commit to
back,
murder, man.
if you bring him back, it devalidates the whole thing. Like that whole thing. If you gave a shit about that character going away and you just bring him back, you just ruined that. You just destroyed the story that you had before. That's something that I fucking despise about Supernatural, is they kill people and
Yeah.
bring them back
Mhm.
over and over and over, and I'm just like, why? It doesn't mean anything anymore. Like the
Like, oh,
first
you
time that
died again.
happened, I was like, oh shit, that's cool. I can't believe they had the balls to do that, and then they undo it, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Jazz, do you want to see Piers come back or
No.
no? Okay.
No, fuck him.
Okay.
Fuck 'em.
Question. Sorry,
Fuck 'em.
Distry.
What about you? What about you, Alec?
No.
I don't
At
think
least
you
you
think about it
thought
at all.
about it.
I thought about
Yeah.
it for 2 seconds.
So this is why I'm. All right. Question 3. If Capcom were to do another Resident Evil prequel, what areas?
Hey,
Hey,
What?
hey,
what?
you gotta give me time to put up the thing.
It's
He's asking a
the same
question.
comment.
Oh,
Dick. Question 3.
you said question. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. That's my fault. Continue.
Dick?
Dick. If Capcom were to do another Resident Evil prequel, what areas would you like to see focused on story wise, or what characters would you just like to play as?
If they were gonna make a what?
Prequel, so like before Zero.
Before Zero?
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do before Zero?
I mean,
Minus
villages.
1.
You could have Spencer actually doing something with the other character.
Oh, I'm good. I don't need that. Like anything pre-Zero would just be like politics. Like, nah.
You get to play as the guy who's mowing the lawn in Raccoon City.
Resident Evil Simulator. You're Spencer, and you gotta balance the stocks and make
In
trades.
VR.
And
You have like the bottles, and you're like, shit. Spencer
Could be
didn't
like
spill it, I don't care.
encountering the first zombie or something. Yeah.
Or you are the zombies.
Mm,
Plot
yeah.
Raccoon City zombie VR.
Yeah. All right, now Sean, go to the next comments.
Okay, first, Sasha
Sean.
had a question. I got a good question for you guys. So, which was your favorite machinima out of all the machinimas you have ever done? I added a word there. I'm sorry.
Please, brother.
I can't read them. I
And
apologize.
you didn't say a smiley face either. So.
You know what?
Lol.
Lol. What's the favorite machinima you ever did? Lol. We're not making fun of that person for the record. It's
No,
just
we're just
funny.
making fun of the word lol.
Yeah, because it's dumb.
It's funny, but you'll see why later.
I got distracted. What are we talking about?
Favorite
Lol.
machinima.
Oh yeah. That's hard. I mean, for me, it's probably got to be Duel, just because I'm so invested in it. Uh, just growing within that project, and it's kind of the peak of my ability, and it was such a journey, and it was my first big one, so probably gonna be Duel for me.
Jazz.
I don't know. I've only made like 2.
So it's not that hard to decide. So
It is because like as much as I like how many people I got involved in the like Jody one, Irrelevations went 3 episodes so far, and my little baby. It was the first one. It was the first one that I actually like took, like myself. Like I recorded and I wrote, and yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say Irrelevations just because it's got 3 episodes.
Wow,
But,
that's a terrible reason, but all right.
no, but like over.
I did
like,
it the
Jody
longest,
one.
so it's my favorite.
Over the Jody one. Fuck you.
What about out of the ones you're making right now?
Oh, out of the ones I'm making right now, definitely The Adventures of Shitfuck.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, I'm laughing just playing the game and recording stuff because I'm thinking of what could be going on. Because people in the first game, when you talk, there's a moment where you're just like there and you're just standing there like doing nothing, and I'm like, it's a good response to when people call her Shitfuck, and she's just like, and I love it. I love it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
What about you, Mr. Alec?
It had to be Dino Supercross
Saw that.
because it definitely is the thing that kind of led me here. So yeah, and I do want to get it fucking done. Because
Done.
For me, it was the first thing.
Are you attacking me right now?
You're not the only one that needs to do lines, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, Sean.
Wow. I was just joking anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like I have to admit, every time I go to a game shop, I'm looking for Dino Crisis 2, a copy of that, so I can start playing it and start recording it and start putting a script together for it. I've got some ideas, but I'm just like, I want to get it done. I can.
I know the feeling.
Do you?
Wow. You're talking to somebody that took fucking like 15 years to complete a show. I
Hey.
know.
You've done it though.
It's true.
Yeah, so there, do. Nah. All right. But other than that, probably Metal Gear. Just because it's my favorite game.
Bow.
And I like being able to voice Snake in my own weird way in the Campbell. I know it's the T-Rex voice and Spencer's voice now, but
Multi-purpose.
yeah. But I just like how I've adapted that, and I can do those 2 voices like really fine. It's like not a struggle anymore. So yeah.
Yeah, there's that kind of element as well too for me and you as well, Alec, where like your first primary machinima, you kind of develop like that character that kind of evolves into other things, It's just kind of a monumental thing. Like, I've got my Leon obviously, and you've got your Spencer and your Snake as well, but
What about
it's
Jill?
just like that's just you. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
I'm
No,
just
it's
kidding.
not.
I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
I'm writing you out of shit.
Oh, Sasha, that's a mean question.
I just joke. Wow.
Yeah.
What?
Sasha says, so since those are your favorite ones, which ones do you think were the worst machinima? And if you got the option to do any machinima you wanted, which one would it be?
How is that? Wow.
Ooh.
So there's two pieces to that. One of them's kind of fucked up to be like, what do you think is your worst piece of work?
No, yeah,
Yeah, we're just choosing to take the piss, don't we?
the same thing. Yeah.
Bitch.
Well,
Here, I went first last time. Wow, you guys go first.
go Alec.
Only because I've probably done a few too many projects and probably drunk Hitman. Probably because when I started that, I had very limited video stuff, video editing things. It is something I still want to do, but it's going to require so many other fucking voices that I can easily do drunk Hitman. That's fine, but because it has so many other fucking characters, NPCs, and all that, I can't voice every single fucking one of them. I can try,
you
but it's not.
can, but
You could certainly
should you?
No. I mean, after watching the 1 minute machinima, no. Oh, yeah, by the way, Sasha, I did a 1 minute machinima earlier for this game, so you can go back and watch it on YouTube. And
That
also
one
Danielle
machinima.
Wolf. Now you got more machinima. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. You finally got it, even though that's not machinima.
wow.
No, you're talking
Wow.
about the thing you put up earlier, right?
Sean's taking jobs today.
No,
Yeah.
machinima means a thing. If you have no video element, like if it's just a still image or a black background, it's an audio drama. It's not a machinima. You have to use physical
it wasn't a
puppeteering.
video?
Yeah, it was an actual video. You
Oh,
just
was it? Oh, I
Yes.
missed it.
I was too busy drawing. I didn't notice if it was or not.
Yeah.
Because
Fuck
every time
you.
I
Alex,
only
like,
looked up a
"Whoa,
couple
worked so
times
hard."
because I was drawing, and when I looked up, it was just black. It was just a black screen. Okay, I'm sorry. I take it back. My bad. My bad. My bad.
But I know what you mean
thought it
though.
was just
I didn't
black.
even know if it I just assumed it was a video, but I again was just kind of listening but more working on my stick figure.
Oh, when I come to upload it, you guys will watch it then.
There you go.
I will. I'm going to go back cuz I didn't actually listen to it either.
Or you can watch it on the podcast.
Where?
Yeah, no. Who watches the podcast?
What's a
Wow.
podcast?
I don't know. All right, part
All right.
2 of that question.
Oh yeah. Jazz.
What?
What? No, still you, Alec. Part 2 of the question.
Well, what was
So
the
what's
other part?
your least favorite, which you answered, and then what do you want to do the most? What machinima do you want to do the most?
I mean,
All of them.
yeah. Well, no. I kind of want to do Fisting Force. I really want to get that going because it was just.
I really want you to do that one too.
That one's so fucked up. The name of
just
that
want-
one is fucked up on
Just want
like
a good
so many different levels.
opportunity to be a hooker. It's great.
Yeah.
Excuse me, what?
I want to be a hooker. Listen.
Listen to what I'm saying, idiot.
And and it's a good thing because like me and Lee work together on recording the footage, so it's a kind of joint effort on that kind of aspect. So yeah, that'll be another reason to get it done. Jazz,
Hi. That's me.
you're cool.
My week was okay.
Let's
Um,
start it all over again.
apparently my worst machinima is relevations because my voice is just me and I don't do any voice acting.
I was kidding.
It's fun the things I remember.
Lee, you did. You just don't remember. You did.
I mean, again, I don't have a lot of machinima yet.
There you go.
That's posted, I mean. So like out of the posted ones, and it's not that I don't love it because I absolutely do. Diz, if you're watching, I absolutely do love it. But I would love to go back and fix the one that with the name that I forgot.
Brat to the future.
Yeah. Brat to the Future.
Why
It's
do
the
I know that and you don't?
Because you were in it.
You can't even say the name of the one that she does all the time.
That's true.
Irrelevations. Yeah, I'm surprised I got that. I want to go back and like redo it because it was kind of like we didn't have enough puppeteers, we didn't have enough like knowledge of Gmod to do it. So I feel like it was a little bit more rushed. We got the joke through and I really enjoyed it and we had fun and we were laughing, but like when I rewatch it, I laugh, but at the same time I'm like this is an unfinished project that I would like to like redo and again with more puppeteers and more like stuff. But yeah, if anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, that's fine.
I remember it.
Yeah,
It's been a
it's
while, but yeah.
Brat to the Future. So Resident Evil, Gmod, Machinima, Diz and I did. And we've had plans to do the rest, like do more, so eventually, hopefully we can get back to that.
So you're saying Brat to the Future is your biggest mistake, huh?
No,
Oh wow.
in Machinima probably.
Mm.
It just seems more rushed, but I mean it wasn't. It was okay. I liked it. Yeah. Yeah.
What do
And
you want to do?
so obviously I have a whole bunch of stuff like planned and I know it's my own doing, but
Oh boy.
knowing that
Alex
there's
gone.
knowing that there's 2 or 3 episodes written for RE6 Machinima, I really want to do that because speaking of my voice,
Wow.
It's
It
true.
was a joke. Ha
no,
ha
it's
tee.
true. Like you'll see how Jill and Helena are going to be super different. But it's it, there were a lot of good jokes in there that I thought like every time I reread it because I forget it, I fucking die laughing like Alec right now. So that's probably it's my fault because we were ready to start working on it and I wasn't prepared. So maybe I'll do that soon. I also want to do episode 4 of Revelations.
You should.
Oh, thank you. Your
Hurry
volume did
up.
not change the closer you got to your
Really?
mic. You were like,
Oh.
Yep.
Lee, you bastard! Don't make me laugh like that.
Sean.
Yeah.
Sean.
Got way
How
to
was your
segue.
week?
Good job to bring it over to me.
Speaking of
I
worst
don't know.
machinimas in the world,
I
Sean.
have a lot actually. I have a lot of regrets.
For Gertz.
God,
Mm.
probably the biggest one would be episode 1, just because of Duel, just because like it was so basic, like I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. It's all like one continuous shot for the most part, and everything was new to me. So it's just the video quality, everything about it is just really terrible, and I cringe when I watch the earlier stuff. And it just makes me want to go back and fix it. So like that's all I can think about when I watch the earlier episodes is like, oh god, I need to fix this. So either that or just my very first machinimas where I did the Devil May Cry ones real bad. If you guys can find that on the interwebs, it's out there.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
And my Killer 7 one, where I feel like the Killer 7 one I forgive a little bit more just because like that was my first platform to fuck around and try to do different voices and play around with voice acting. So I had a good time with it. So it was like a fun experience, even though it's really cringy at this point. But yeah, that's probably my worst for me. The ones I want to do the most, obviously, is probably going to be season 2 of Duel. I have a lot of ideas for that. I'm excited to do that one. I've been writing in pieces a Resident Evil 2. I don't even know what I'm doing with it. There's a Resident Evil 2 project that I want to do, and I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. It could go one of many directions. It could be OG RE2, it could be remake. It could be tied into RCS, or it could not. So I don't know. I've been coming up with these really great jokes that have been making me laugh a lot, and I'm really excited to put them into a machinima. I just don't know what it's going to be yet. But yeah. Mystery Resident Evil 2 machinima and season 2 of Duel.
You should do both, like RE2 remake, but like have the skins of the original RE2. So like the world is all evolved. And they're like, what the fuck is with this?
That's part of my dilemma. Like again, I could do something with that in many ways. I could continue RCS in RE2 Remake using the original models, or I could do something completely unique using the original models, or I could not. Like there's a lot of options that I have to play around with, and I can think of so many different ways to take all the different versions. So I'm kind of struggling with how I want to approach it, but I'm excited to see what it ends up becoming. Yeah.
I guess you guys should leave a comment. It's like, what do you want to see? RCS return or?
It's a great point.
I totally forgot when we were talking about like what machinima would you want to do. There's a game I played on the PS2 a long time ago, and when I got it on PS4, I was like, "Oh, I can record now," and I haven't, so I should probably do that because I really want to make a machinima out of it.
The machinima
Yeah.
I want to do the most is with Bomberman on Sega Genesis.
You know what? We'll talk later, okay? 'Cause
Oh shit, what have I done?
don't worry about it. We'll talk.
All right.
All right, let's finish off this last comment quickly. From Kdex.
I'm prepared. I'm prepared.
No,
I
you're
swear. Boom.
not. Boom.
Okay, the Kdex says, "Man, RE6 was dumb, but
Fuck you,
it has its
Kdex.
charm." And then Len Tyler says, "Yeah, but I have a blast in co-op with my girlfriend, so it's fun multiplayer. Let alone it's such a drag." And then Leon said in his Leon voice, I don't know what I said, Leon. Ward said, "It's a good game, but it's just not a good RE game." So
I just said
You're
that.
not a good RE.
I love that statement though. It's kind of weird. Man, RE6 was fucking dumb, but it was all right.
it's had its charm. So, question 1: does Resident Evil 6 still have a charm about it?
Again, depends on what we're talking about here. In terms of
future.
gameplay, I think so. In terms of story, it can burn in hell.
I think it has a charm as a fun when you're playing with a friend kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, can you imagine when the servers all die for Resident Evil 6 and it's like they stop porting it and it's like you had to play it single player? Or...
You know, like this whole Resident Evil timeline could have gone a whole different way, you know? Like if they had approached that idea differently, the whole global, you know,
Army.
viruses are taking over the world and the world's, you know, going to shit and everywhere's getting infected and basically you know, we're losing the earth to the virus. Like that could be, well, not COVID. That
Well, that didn't happen
That
either. So,
was pre-COVID. But no, like that idea in the Resident Evil universe could have been like really cool. Like I like the concept of that. And before I played the game and the way the marketing was and everything, that's kind of what I was expecting. Like no hope left and all this shit. I thought they were just taking it to like, oh, the virus got out of control. It took over. Everything's fucked. There's no redeeming it. And this is kind of their struggle. They're going to kill off some characters. Like that would be a really great way to end the primary story. You know, this is like their last stand. Kill, you know, there's casualties on both sides. Like shit just got really fucking bad, and I like that idea. And then had they done that and moved on, where we are with Resident Evil right now might even be more tolerable. You know, it's because you took what you wanted to do with Resident Evil, you took it in a satisfying conclusion, you did what you could with that story, and then you rebooted. You know, you started over. Well, what else can we do with Resident Evil? You know, we're going to turn it into something else. It's going to be vampires and bullshit. And then from that point, I can be like, well, okay, you know, I get that idea, or it's not for me anymore. I got what I wanted out of Resident Evil and I can move on. Rather than just being all over the place and nothing is satisfying and there is no conclusion to anything and nothing feels like Resident Evil anymore for no apparent reason. It just sucks. Like if they had approached things a little bit more, if they had planned things out a little bit better, it could have worked. Sasha agrees. Thank you, Sasha.
All right, last question. Why did you choose Lost in the Echo by Linkin Park to do that? thingy.
It's one of those things, I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but like you hear a song and it just like it makes you think of a game. You know, it's like as you're listening to the song, you just kind of see the music video in your head, or you see like pillars of it, like pieces of what you could do with the music video, and then you just need to go and make that music video and you fill in the in between. Like that's what it was for me. As soon as I heard that song, I'm like, holy shit, I know what I need to do with this. And it sucks. I don't think that video it didn't get the reception that I hoped that it would. I think it's because it's Resident Evil 6 and a lot of people hate Resident Evil 6. So a lot of people just kind of skipped over it. But in terms of music videos, I feel like that's probably like one of my best. It's definitely one of my favorite. Everything just, again, that vision that I had initially was realized the way that I had imagined it when I first listened to the song. And I'm really proud of how it came together. It took a long time to edit, but it was really satisfying.
Yeah, I mean, I still get when I listen to Ian Van Dahl trance song, I weirdly still get Tekken in my head where someone's just doing that like multiple times and then Jin's going around. I just always get that. I don't know why.
Yeah, I love when that happens because like
I don't. It ruins the song.
No, I mean in terms of like creating something, because like, you know, sometimes you'll come up with like the general idea of what you want to do with a machinima, and then you have to sit there and flesh everything out, and writing can be difficult when you have to, you know, bang your head up against the wall to move forward with it. But like when it just comes to you, you know, it's just like, boom, oh, well, this is how I'm going to do that. You know, like even with a music video, sometimes you'll want to do like a Resident Evil music video and you don't know what song to use. And then you got to like figure it out and sort through songs, and maybe you'll find something that works, maybe you won't. But like when you just hear the song and you know, like it just comes natural and the whole project goes so much quicker and smoother, and it's like a revelation, an e-revelation. It's just nice.
That's relevant. Yeah, so that was Read Your Comcoms. I don't know why I keep calling it Read Your Comcoms. It's
Read your Congos.
Read your tits. This is the ward.
How do those things go together? I don't understand. I don't understand. Alrighty. This has been episode 154. Thanks for joining us, everybody. If you enjoy the podcast or any of the content at the Ward, please consider helping us grow by sharing our content, liking the video, and subscribing. You can also support us through patreon.com/thewardproductions to get exclusive content, or buy merchandise like t-shirts, hats, and more on our website at the-ward.com/shop. Have a great week, and we will see you next time. You think I'd remember that by now. Bye-bye! If you enjoyed this video, please take a second to give it a like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified when new
Like
videos
and
are
subscribe.
available. Also, share this video with anyone you think
Do
might
it.
like it. All these
Do
it.
Ward
Underpants.
and getting
Are
more
you doing
people
it?
in our community.
Go buy a shirt.
Speaking of community, you can join our Discord by
And
using
a
the
hat.
link in the description below to hang out with us and other fans like you.
Just a shirt and hat,
Please
just wear
consider
that.
supporting us by contributing to our Patreon.
Buy everyone
Even
a
little over
hoodie.
$1
Buy a
really adds up
hoodie.
in helping us pay for our overhead, growing our audience,
New
and
merchandise
increasing
coming soon.
production value and quality. You
Yeah,
can go
right.
to the address on the screen right now, or click the link in the description below
So
to
professional.
participate and get rewards like merchandise, exclusive videos,
Go buy
and sneak
stuff.
peeks. You can also find more of the Ward and get our merchandise on our website at the-ward.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Thanks.
Station.